Alright, we here. I'm with K-Town in the building. Fireproof TV, listen, first off, who is K-Town and how would you describe yourself?
Town Jaey, I'm a serial entrepreneur. Doing a little bit of everything. You know, right now I'm tapped in. I got my own brand, K-Town Corporation, and I'm partnered up with several other brands, Rap-A-Lot West, and a few other major brands out here from tech to music. And right now we're just building it from the ground up. The best of the best. Not only the music, content creators, investors, you know, we're trying to bring in the new wave of not only the music, but the tech side. Add a secret sauce with our own niche to what's going on right now in the industry. Shit, dropping some new music with the new content, and I think we're gonna be on to something that's gonna, you know, set a crazy standard. I got something cooking up I can't speak too much on, but trust me, it's gonna be something different that the game ain't seen. And all artists, after this, all artists will want to be a part of it, to sell this with their products and to sell their music, merch. You know, we got a whole campaign, a tech campaign that's gonna change the game, baby. So if you rocking with me, I'm rolling with you.
All right, so coming out of Omaha, what's the culture like there?
The culture, shit. It's a bittersweet. It's a lot of, as far as the culture is deep rooted in, you know, it's a lot of jazz. We got a lot of politics. From Malcolm X, he was born there. A lot of greats that was into politics. You know, as far as the music goes, there's a few people who got through the door on a larger scale. As far as the sports is, we got Bud Crawford, you know, the champion. We got a lot of MMA, you know, Bud the king of the city when it comes down to that. And obviously the Cornhuskers. So the culture is sports, a lot of hate, a little bit of love. So you take it and kind of wiggle it in between them. Shit, if you can make it out of Omaha with as much hate and the crab in the barrel mentality, you doing something. So the few that did their thing, shout out to you, for sure.
So how did growing up in Omaha shape who you are today?
And if you do, like I was saying, if you make it out of Omaha, it shaped me to be one of the best. Coming from an area where nobody had opportunity and people never really made it. You know, out my city to really do much. You know, so this motivated me. Right now we in Inglewood, we in LA. So I got a second family out here. So shit, it motivated me to be able to take on the world. No fear and just come, take on my dreams head on.
What got you into music and business?
My mom did music, and I've been in the music since I was a jit. Mom did music, major, she traveled, she toured, she DJed, she did it all. So I always was a kid coming up seeing her on stage and performing and doing things like that. So it's in my bloodline, you know what I mean? So my mom, a lot of my family did music, so it's in my bloodline, man. I didn't just come out of nowhere and started. I've been doing this shit forever. I did the talent shows. I done came in with a group. I done signed a major label, with features, you know, with major artists. I done did it all. You know what I mean? Did it all. So I done been on both sides, from the artist side to the music side, seeing both sides of it, you know, and seeing who's been successful as being an artist and an entrepreneur, like your 50 Cents, your T.I.'s, your Jay-Z. So I try to take a page out of the ones who made it successful at a higher level with doing the same shit I'm doing. You feel me?
When did you realize you wanted to take it serious?
I took it serious since day one. I mean, that's all I knew. You know, I didn't do it for money. But I do it. When I did it, I just wanted to be the best. Did talent shows. I'm competitive, you know. I wanted to win the talent shows and be the talk of the town, be the talk of the high school. And just all the other groups that was around used to battle, just like everything else is now. I just wanted to be the best. I didn't care about no money or none of that shit at that time.
What was the biggest struggle in your journey so far?
Shit, maintaining loyalty with the people around you, leaving people behind and being able to move forward. Everybody can't go, you know?
So what keeps you going when things get tough?
Shit, my mama, watching the boat, you know what I mean? She always motivated me, she got into it, and I can't give up because she was my motivation. You know, I still got shit to do, even though I'm way further than what I was. Still got work to do. We still got a lot of things to do. I still got a community to bring on. I still got, even no matter how far I go, it's still gonna be people that still need help. It's still gonna be people that we need to build and empower in the community. And I'm gonna always play my role to try to help bring the youth in for the most part. You know, some of the older ones is cool too, but I'm not in to try to teach a grown man how to do old dog and do new tricks as far as the youth. And the ones who didn't have opportunity, because they gave me an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I had mentors when I was in the streets fucking up and didn't have no guidance. You know, I'm on the front line and I'm doing music. So somebody believed in me and gave me an opportunity. So I did shows that used to take me away from the streets. I used to go, you know, at the CW, in the boxing clubs, to be down there boxing and going upstairs in the talent shows, performing, doing both. You know what I'm saying? Getting ready for the next weekend. All the parents, all the hoods would come together. Everybody seeing who's gonna be the next hottest local artist and shit like that was the time. They still do it now. But shit, I come from that area where shit, we bring our own fan base out. We was grinding that shit from day one, just trying to get a deal. You know what I mean? Trying to be the best in the city and just hope, you know, somebody would believe in our craft and our talent. And I had a few people who did. You know, they showed me the business and showed me the ways. They invested into me. And that's the biggest thing somebody can do is invest their time and money into it. You know, so I was blessed my whole career to have somebody behind me to kind of give me the opportunity to show me the ways of the business and the music. You know what I mean? I've been blessed, I could say that.
What one moment made you feel like you was like, I'm really doing this?
Probably when I got my first feature. When I got my first major feature with Scarface, you know, about 10 years ago. And shit, he one of the legends of the industry. You know what I mean? And he don't do features with nobody. So I know really the insights behind how he moved and what it was. I was an honor. Just like, okay, you like my music, but this is gonna take my career to the next level. Not only on the underground and in the streets, but you know, it could possibly be a hit that changed my life. So when I did that, you know what I'm saying, I got locked up right after that. So I didn't get a chance to really get that full potential to push it the way I needed to. It was, you know, that moment right there molded me into investing into myself, showing what it's like, you know, getting releases and shit that's not released and knowing the difference between all the features when you're doing it with these artists. You got to know what's up with them. And some of them gonna help you build and some of them just here for a money grab. You know what I'm saying? So that moment right there, it taught me a lot. That's the next thing, you know, a lot of artists do when they got their budget. They wanna spend, you know, and that's always cool. I just tell artists to make sure that you got your paperwork right with the releases. Make sure that the artists fuck with you. They wanna eat with you and not off you.
So, how do you stay consistent and focused?
Man, shit, discipline. Even when shit, you don't have motivation, I keep, you know, discipline. I've been doing this shit so long. It's just like taking out the trash, you know what I'm saying? Even days you don't want to do it, you get shit done. That's how you can tell when it's in you or on you. When you just make that shit happen, man, no excuses or none of that shit. There's been plenty of times motherfucker wanted to quit or do something else. It's all I know. So my mentality, I'm gonna figure something out. My plan, the plan A don't work, my plan B was to figure out a way to make my plan A do something. That's how it was for me, shit. So I ain't got no choice. This is all I got. I done put my whole life into it. So I ain't here to play for clicks and views and shit like that. I'm out here in real life, in real time, in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? Tapping in with the people, making my shit happen.
What separates you from others in Omaha?
I mean, there's a lot of things. I'm gonna tell you the main thing is longevity. Longevity. Being able to be in any industry, no matter if it's sports, music, or anything, it takes a special individual to be on top a long time. everybody in the city knows me shit. You know, I've been doing this shit at a high level a long time. I done went through my ups and downs, but I've always been king of my era. Been one of them guys since day one. Day one. From my group to Afterlife, from then to now. You know what I'm saying? I always had one of the top groups. Always been that. You know what I mean? So the ones who know, you know.
Do you feel like Omaha gets overlooked in the industry?
Absolutely. You know. Of course we get overlooked. We get overlooked for a lot of things because Omaha's a C-class market. We're right in the middle. A lot of people don't do their due diligence and ain't heard of the city because we don't have too many mainstream music entertainers who done made it. You know, we don't have no little babies or young thugs and shit like that. But we do got a lot of other people who done made it successful. We got Warren Buffett, we got Gabriel Union, we got actors, we got football players, we got a lot of people who's successful who done made it to the pros and in the industry in Omaha for sure. But you know, they get overlooked because the first thing you're gonna think of is a Cali or New York and places like that. So of course, you know, everybody get overlooked. You just gotta do your homework. I remember one time where Chicago was getting overlooked. Nobody wanna hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just everybody get their time. Everybody get their time. You stay consistent, keep doing your thing, stop all that crying and shit. Your opportunity gonna come. I ain't never seen somebody or a business or an entity who was consistent, was going hard and didn't get their just due sooner or later. In music, sports, in life, you show up, you show out, and you're gonna get your shot at the title. Shit. That's just what this shit is.
So, what talent out of Omaha should people know about?
Talent, I would say that it's a crazy talent, and only Omaha can do it. Like Omaha do it, professional meat rider, like a wave rider. You know, take the waves and shit. Whenever you got somebody that got a wave, somebody will grab like a jet ski or snowboard and ride that motherfucker. And you gotta be a special motherfucker to kind of be a fan and a hater in the same sense. So you got a unique, a special type of weird motherfucker. So that they definitely unique. You know, everybody got them. Because if you go around, but over there in the city, if you know, you know.
How important is it for you to represent your city?
Man, it's deeper than just a city for me. You know what I'm saying? I want to do it for the community as a whole. You know what I'm saying? I want to do it for some of the real within the city. Definitely want to put the city in a better light. I always do that. I've been doing that. But it's deeper than just a city. You know what I'm saying? I met people outside of Omaha that I'm tapped in with, that I'm close to, and I want to see them win as well. So it's deeper. It's more like economics for me. I want to see the real win that we tapped in with from all over. Definitely got some of my guys and the realest ones from Omaha. You know what I mean? My city, and then I'm trying to bring us all together, which ain't easy to do. You know what I'm saying? But the ones who I fuck with and who fuck with me the long way, who's consistent, that's who I want to see win. The ones who want to see me win. So it ain't got nothing to do with no city, it ain't got nothing to do with my family, or none of that shit. Because the ones who, in my family, obviously, just like anybody, they show mutual respect, mutual support, and all that. That's who I want to see win. Motherfucker that ain't hating.
What do people misunderstand about where you're from?
I mean, it's a lot of misunderstandings. Motherfucking internet and movies. The belly misconception is one of them. You know what I'm saying? How the movie was portrayed like it was shot in Omaha and that, but it really wasn't. And I tell people all the time, you do your due diligence. Like that movie wasn't in Omaha. It's one of the best movies though. That's a classic film. But it ain't in Omaha and it wasn't about Omaha. You know what I mean? So that's one of them. Actually, the real what's crazy is I found out years later, but it's on, you can look it up now if y'all do your due diligence. The true story of Belly. If you type that in, and it's about some niggas in Ohio. That story is about some guys in Ohio, which is still in the Midwest, but you know, we in Ohio with it, and dude kind of look like DMX too. So it's a story on how, but go to the true story of Belly, and it's like a short documentary, probably like, I don't know, 20 minutes or so, but it tells a story about, you know, what it really is. Just like anything else, if you do your due diligence, you'll be able to see all the information is there. You just got to look for it. So that was the biggest conception. That's the main thing all these niggas talk about. they forget about the hood. They forget about some of the real documentaries and the real things that happened in the city. They bring up the movie that's like 25 years ago that wasn't real. So that's a huge, misconception about some shit. That's what we are.
All right. How are you building your brand right now?
Man, step by step, play by play, putting some of the strongest team together. From everybody who I know personally who's great at what they do from each part of the world. So I got people from Canada who I work with my city media. I got some of my associates in Omaha who's great at tech and they're great at scheduling. I got people out here, my guy No Name, and then with the studio we building the Rap A Lot West studio and the K-Town studios and office. So we gonna have a home base right here. So we building it step by step, play by play, relationship by relationship, and shit. They can't take it from you then. When you do it yourself, right? You get your hands dirty. So that's what I'm willing to do. Something that you need to say. When y'all sleep, I'm up. Vice versa.
What platforms are working best for you?
The platforms that work best for me are the independent ones. The independent platform where you go product to consumer, you cut the middleman out. Those where you find your super fans, and there's different ones, Those are the best platforms where you cut the middleman out. We ain't talking about social media, those is cool, but there's other platforms where you can sell your products and deal with the people who's not watching you, who just actually spend with you. So it's a 2 or 3% of all the people, all your followers are the ones who actually really fuck with you and spend with you, your actual consumers. Everybody else just watching. You right, you know that. So you want to be able to separate the two. And how do you do that? You have subscription base. You have different things going on with your brand that you can kind of, figure out who your super fans are. They're going to engage with you more. They're going to come to your events. They, put a care package together for them and make them feel comfortable and make them feel part of your community. And you got to be creative in figuring out what that is. Because every brand is different. You might add some concert tickets in there with merch. You might add this and that and the next, meat, grease, all of it. You figure it out. But that's what you do. You keep it real with them. You get off the internet and make your experience personal. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I do. I'm willing to get out and be personal with the people who I fuck with, who I'm on the internet with. Oh, where you at? Well, I'm fly out there. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, you gotta come back to my city. And that's how you build relationships when they see that you're authentic. You know what I'm saying? All that shit on the net, just talking and it don't cost nothing to hit like. Hitting like is free and sharing all that shit is free. So,
what's your strategy to grow to the next level?
Man, the best strategy for me right now is putting all bosses in one room. Putting the bosses together, and because you don't have to hold their hands. And from there, we just come up with a business model and a strategy. What works best for this particular plan, this particular play.
What advice would you give someone coming from a smaller city?
And it's David versus Goliath. David versus Goliath, shit. Had that heart of a mountain bear. Show motherfuckers that shit. It's a ghetto everywhere you go. It's statistics everywhere you go. So shit. You from a smaller city, you're gonna always get different things and hate. People stereotype, whatever it may be, but shit, all you gotta do is show them. You can't change a motherfucking mind on how they feel. You gotta change their mind. It ain't up to them, it's up to you. They going off of what they done heard in the past. So if you come off authentic, first thing they'll say is, oh yeah, so I do know some motherfucking small town, but such and such was a real one from there. From a small town. Man, I did hear about that, but they'll always throw that, if you're a real one, and tell the story how it is. Yeah, you'll always get your accolades, man, one at a time. Bud hardly get his accolades. It was hard for him to get his name. He the king, the champ. So, man, it's hard. It's definitely hard when you come from a city where motherfucker, you gotta just fight for it. And that's what we do in Omaha. We fight. So I don't mind. That shit is just, we gonna fight for your dreams, man. And you're gonna fight in and out the ring for that shit.
So what's next for Town Jaey? Any projects or moves coming up?
Yeah, absolutely. We're working on some new movies. working on a comedy movie that'll be on Amazon, Tubi, and all that. I got some pre-rolls coming out here, Special K pre-rolls with my brand infused pre-rolls that'll be in 30 to 60 different dispensaries out here. So I got my hands in a few things. We're launching a Rap About West compilation soon. We got the studio we building. We doing some shit. You know? Yeah. I got my guy No Name right here.
Moe, man.
I wanna introduce you to him, introduce the world to my partner, you know what I'm saying?
What's going on with y'all? What's up, world? Big No Name, you know what I'm saying? Rap a lot West, you know what I'm saying? We out here live in Inglewood, beautiful city of Inglewood, in the beautiful county of Los Angeles, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep that straight. We just, you know, way out here, we put it down for the West Coast, you know, for hip hop, you know, underground rappers, street guys that want to come out the streets and do something better for yourself. You know, we here building businesses and bridges, you know what I'm saying? Building bridges and businesses, you know what I'm saying?
That Midwest Side Connect, that Midwest Connect, that Midwest Side Connect.
So look, we want to show y'all the studio. We're gonna take y'all into the facility in a little bit. So
Yeah, this is just round one. We just, you know, showing, you know, exactly how we
we
started.
don't want to look like we behind bars all the time.
But we is in the trenches, but shit, we about to watch the transformation and show how we come from this to where we about to go now. So you know
Elevation.
let's roll. Yeah, this right here is where it's gonna be the office, and we're gonna put a mural up in here. We're gonna, you know, add a spin and shit to it.
Yes. So this is one of the studios right here. This is a plug and play studio. You can bring your computer here, plug in, bring your hard drive. You know, this is an SSL. It looks like a small board, but it's very powerful. SSL is one of the top brands in mixing consoles. This is another SSL. This is for summing. So we go through here. This is where we bring the mic in. It has all the classic SSL pre-amps. And then we got a Neumann mic somewhere. They probably took it out because we was filming yesterday. So the mic is probably on the other side in the other studio. Mind you, we do have 3 audio production studios. We have a film production room, you know, for video. And then we have, merchandise production up in here, you know. And my man Town Jaey, you know, we got a lot of people up in here with us, you know. So everybody not here today. So tonight we gonna show you around.
All of this definitely gonna have the logos. We're gonna have a few things. We showing you from then to now, so you gonna see exactly what it is. The next time we come and we had the second phase of this interview, you're gonna see, you know, the layers.
Watch the transformation like Optimus Prime. We back. So this is, you know, right now we got the green screen sheets up, but we're probably gonna take this down and go all white, you know, close these, you know, little things.
We doing hologram technology right now for artists, something that's gonna change again. So this is gonna be the area where your artists have your own avatar, and we have technology that only comes from us, right? You come in here and you'll be able to have a QRC code, people will be able to click it, boom, your avatar come up, you'll be able to do your performances and all that shit. And you sell that in a custom package, you know, with us. So that's gonna be a part of our situation. Avatar to music, man, stop it.
In cyberspace, not virtual reality, but cyberspace. So this is another room, you know, we smoke up in here, so, you know, pardon the little mess, but you know,
Professional.
This is what we do. You know, you can, some studios they don't let you.
Professional Rasta.
You know what I'm saying?
A bum buckle.
You know, like my man Mac Dre said, you know, when the engineer tell you can't smoke in the studio, what we do? I introduce him to the kneecap. You know what I'm talking about? So,
that's just LA, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about that. You know, don't worry about the sirens, you know what I'm saying, the ambulance. That's just LA.
Every 20 minutes. If you don't hear a siren every 20 minutes, I think the world shut down.
Yeah, you had to dub that in.
You know what I'm saying? So this is another room. We're redoing this room. This was a Pro Tools HD room, and we're redoing this. Okay, so
We all have it here.
I think
Who is it?
I think Bella was doing her sister's hair or something. You know, Isabella Racania. She was on The Voice. Simon Cowell chose her. She's singing with us. She's rapping with us. Her and her man Smiley. They look. Smiley, you just seen him on the Spody Face Bloods and Crips cipher.
Bella,
Freestyle
Smiley,
cipher.
what's up with it?
Look, they both.
Hold up, Bella. You left your DNA.
No
left your
fingerprints,
DNA.
no case,
You
no
left
face,
your-
no
left your
case.
DNA.
No face, no case.
Left your DNA.
You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna go over here. I'm gonna take you to see Bobby Cash because we got the animation space. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got an animation space. We got a little small private boutique. This is a private boutique. This is by appointment only. You can come get merchandise, clothes, get
Check out
things
some of
done.
the art. We also do with a lot of artistic vibes in here. You know, painting to my guy, paint as well. You know, paintings and something, something different outside and just music, but artistic, because a lot of people like art. So if you like any of the paintings, they for sale as well. You can get something custom for it. But all these paintings. For people who remodeling, decorating, if you like something exclusive on the painting, let us know.
This is the Cushville studio right here. This is where the new animation, the cannabis animation, the first one of its kind, is being done right here, finalized and finished, conceptualized by young Bobby Cash, you know what I'm saying, Matthew Nelson, you know what I'm saying, my young prodigy, man, you know what I'm saying, Sapoise for those who understand, young boy from Haiti, you know what I'm saying. He's born in born in Chicago, moved to Inglewood, family from Haiti, very creative, highly intelligent, dope rapper, great writer. He masterminded this. So the Cushions, the first cannabis animated series. So this is a weed canister. When you buy your weed and it come in a little jar, this is a weed jar. So y'all gonna see Indica Kush, you know what I'm saying, Purple Kush. We're gonna take you in here. Let me show you. Oh, by the way, these are my shoes. I made these. I designed them. They're made in Italy. It's Italian leather. They like $200-300. If you don't believe me, look, Ali Salam. That's my name. I'm on the album cover, man. I'm on the album cover. That's when I had short hair. Can you believe that? Bobby Cash right here, the creator of the Cushions. Right now, here's the Kush family. It's the Kush family tree, if you will. This is the Kush family tree.
They try to split us, I'm trying to keep us together. History away, let us now.
So I want to introduce you to somebody. He's the father, the patriarch of the Kush family. His name is Granddaddy Kush.
Introduce myself loud and clear. We started this 420. Make sure to follow us, the Cushions. We dropping a star-studded green carpet event. Tell your friends to tell a friend to tell their mama to tell a stranger. Cushions out.
Smoke weed every day. Yeah, so I gotta go take my car to the shop because we doing that too. We build classic cars out here, you know what I'm saying? I got my 73 spaceship Buick, deuce and a quarter, you know what I'm saying, electric throwing, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go get the suspension up so I can put some bigger feet on it. Throw some paint on her, make her up, you know what I'm saying? And watch next week she gonna be beautiful.
Jacket, here. Got the dashiki. You know? Oh yeah, absolutely. And that's, a short little interview from my guy, aka Sleazy Libra. He's a sleazy Libra. You know what a sleazy Libra is? A sleazy Libra. Yeah, that. So it's a few different brands. Come bring, come bring your brand up in here. You know, we working with a few. We working. So all the top entrepreneurs, if you out here in LA, in the Inglewood area, especially some of my guys, tap in with me, Town Jaey, on all platforms, especially Instagram. Hit me up on my IG, man, Town Jaey. You want to collab, do some business, some studio time. You want to work, get a movie done, a documentary, photo shoot, any of that shit, consultation, we do all of that, you know what I mean? We might be able to help you get to the next phase, you know what I mean? So come correct, come with your ideas, come with the budget, and we're gonna make something happen, man, I promise you. Fuck with it.
All right, we're going into the rapid fire with Town Jaey. Omaha or anywhere else?
Omaha.
Hustle or talent?
Hustle.
Studio or stage?
Stage.
Independent or signed?
Independent.
One word to describe your city.
Resilient.
Dream collaboration.
That's a good question. Warren Buffett.
Favorite artist right now?
Right now, favorite artist? I got a couple. I like Smiley G, up out of here, about the West Coast. I like, Eastside K-Boy. That's what I'm listening to right now. You know what I mean? Dirk, obviously, for sure. About the Midwest. I got a few of them. I'm thinking, I still like Nip.
Yeah.
I'm still listening to the legends, so I'll mix the old school with the new school.
Dope. Day or night grind?
Day.
What motivates you daily?
The youth, seeing that we still got a job to do, seeing everything that's going on and how misled everybody is. I feel like I can do my part. I can at least help. Can't save the world, but I definitely want to do my part.
One thing you never skip?
This right here, my blunt, my morning ritual. It's unprofessional if I do skip it. So
Biggest pet peeve?
Biggest pet peeve, pillow talking. Grown men and women just talk and talk and talk.
Word up. Social media or real life networking?
Real life network.
Money or respect?
Respect.
Fame or legacy?
Legacy. Legends, baby.
One word for your journey?
Legendary.
Advice in one sentence?
Do it yourself.
Biggest lesson learned?
For being so nice.
Risk or security?
Security.
Your mission in one sentence?
Group economics. At the highest level. Group economics. Building financial stability with my family and friends. And doing things that we never had the opportunity to do when we was kids, and doing it at our own pace. That's the best feeling in the world, to get paid for what you love to do. Yeah.
What do you want to be remembered for?
Man. Having the heart of a mountain bear, never giving up.
All right, you already know what it is. Fireproof TV with Moe McCoy. Shout out to Town Jaey, repping Omaha, live in LA. Real stories, real grind. Make sure y'all tap in and subscribe. We bringing you real people, real stories every time.
Absolutely. Let's move, baby.